Dijak, Donovan Dijak, what's his name? Dijakovic or whatever. I don't know. Just Dijak, okay? He was released from WWE, and then a bunch of controversy arose from it. So he posted this letter for bookings and interviews, at Dijak Gmail. He wrote, "Here's the truth. WWE never negotiated with me. We attempted to negotiate and they stonewalled us. They never made me a single offer. Then they informed me they would not renew my contract at the 11th hour 2 months ago. I was one of the best matches in NXT history and a top match of the WrestleMania weekend. On that day, a top executive in WWE told me I was crushing it. I was slated to feud for the NXT title, but I got called up." It's like, bro, what the f***? Like, I'm sorry, this is weird. Just even right. Yeah, they told me I crushed it. So, like, I don't know. It's weird, bro. I just think that's weird. Anyways, though, and I'm not hating. I love Dijak, but, like, it's just weird. I was slated to feud for the NXT title, but I got called up to Raw instead. I consistently outperformed everyone's expectations, especially throughout 2023 and early 24. Okay, like, come on, bro. I never complained about anything or was difficult to work with. I tirelessly pitched ideas to anyone who would listen. Yeah, it seems like you like to tell a lot, dude. Talk a lot, you know, about you know, like, this dude just is giving every little point here. Like, you know, I outperformed everyone's expectations. How the f do you know that? Just because they said that shit, bro? Like, people tell people good job all the time. Anyways, I'm thankful, disappointed, but also excited. This has lit a fire under me to relentlessly prove myself to the world. All I ever wanted was a fair shot, and now I have the opportunity to go out and take it. That's enough talk. Now it's time to do or die, Jack. My last day under a WWE contract is June 28, and they didn't hold him to the 90-day no-compete. Like, he showed up right away, which I can show you guys here. He showed up right away for Blitzkrieg Pro Wrestling, and here's what he basically, the promo he had to cut about that, or not had to cut, but that he cut about that. He felt he needed to cut about WWE, and I don't know. To me, I hate going like, oh, sour grapes, but it smells a little like that. But at the same, I like Dijak, but goddamn, he's just letting it all loose. And then this ties into the dirt sheets. Like, people were saying the reason he got fired, which we're going to get into in a minute. But let's just watch what he had to say. I want to present his side of things, and then we'll get into the hearsay, he say, she say.
Okay. 2 weeks. Last night, I didn't have any plans of coming here. Last night, I still work for WWE. Not any fucking more.
Someone yells, "You suck," at him. Wrestling fans are hilarious, dude.
I wanted, and I came and I took it.
He's dropping tons of F-bombs, and he's like, I didn't even expect to be here tonight. I expected to be, and it's like, all right, you know.
Training for AEW?
Yeah, that's what it seems like, and he tagged Tony Khan, so this needs to be said too. When he was released, he tagged Tony Khan, AEW, I think ROH, and New Japan, I'm pretty sure, and it's like, and
same
not
thing
Impact,
at this point.
not TNA, not Impact, and it's like, dude, he has a clear where he wants to go. I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. He's gonna go get that bag while he can, I guess, and good on him. But I just, fuck, man, it's cringy to me. It smells a little cringe, and I like Dijak, and he's funny on socials. But damn it, dude. Cry Jack, yeah, it's just a little sour grapes. Like, listen to him. He's doing like, it's not cool to do this anymore. To be like, the Fed, bro. It's kind of cool to be like, nah, man, I'm grateful for what they gave me. And I'm not saying you have to do that. Live your truth, do this, but I can call sour grapes sour grapes. You know what I'm saying? So
you guys are in store for something really, really special, because from now on, if I want to do something, I can do it.
He said fuck like 800 times. He sounds like me. No,
I don't give a shit what state, I don't give a shit what country, what promotion. I'm gonna go wherever the hell I want, whenever the hell I want, and take whatever the fuck I want. So if you got some glasses on, take them off, open your eyes, take a good look, because this is exactly what the world of professional wrestling has in store for them for the ever-seen future. This is a place, for those of you who've been around here for a long time, this is one of the places where I made my name in professional wrestling.
Yeah, so you guys get the gist of it, right? Do you guys get the gist? Marty, you get the gist of it? He's like,
yeah,
pretty much, but he's just like, listen, I'm going to do, and good for him, right? Like, I'm not hating on this hustle either. Show up immediately the day I'm a free agent. But he's obviously antsy. This is what the picture I'm painting for you guys, right? He's antsy to talk. He's antsy to tell you every little detail. Cody Rhodes put a list. This guy's like, I exceeded expectations. I was great at my job. I was actually going to get the belt. This, like, he's just pulling the curtain way back. And then he's here cutting a promo the day of going, I wasn't even supposed to be here today. And I'm going to go have 5 stars everywhere. Like, he's just letting it be known. So I'm painting the picture, right? You guys get what's going on here. Dijak is he's willing to chat everybody up. So he's officially moved to the alumni page. Okay, that's official. Right next there. Did
he type that out himself to make a point?
So then, well, listen to this though. Here's another thing, right? So he gets put to the alumni page, right, next to Doink, and then Dijak responds right underneath and goes, "Took them 3 months to change me from T-Bar to Dijak and switch me to the NXT page, by the way." So this guy's just like, he's telling everything, bro. This is a tell-all book. Like, save it for the book, Rhonda. What do you you guys know what I'm saying? Like, I love Dijak, but goddamn, you really, like, he's under this shit, under this tweet. I bookmarked them both going, took him 3 months to change me from T-Bar, by the way. Letting everyone know everything, bro. Spilling all the tea, like, just immediately. And you're going, damn, he's really mad. He's really upset about this whole thing. People start posting like, yo, Dijak's a snitch to the dirt sheets. He's a snitch to the dirt sheets and all of this stuff, right? And I'm sitting there going, is he a snitch to the dirt sheets? I don't think he's a snitch to the dirt sheets. Like, that's pretty egregious of a thing to just be throwing out there. So I tweeted out, I was like, I don't think he is, guys. Like, or like, if he, like, everyone just calm down. He's not a stooge to Fightful, right? I want to see if I have any bookmarks here. Yeah, and so, sorry, Dijak also said, to celebrate WWE no longer taking half of my Cameo money, I'm cutting my current price in half to $49. Get ratioed, bitches. So he's just like, yeah, celebrating WWE not taking half my bag and like, this dude's really bitter and upset, you know, at this like, he's really hard done by. I don't know, man. It sucks to see, like, especially after, like he said, he had one of the greatest moments in NXT history. And so there's more reported on it. Sorry, guys, I'm going to circle back to what I was saying before, but Dijak was notified that so he did an interview with Sapp and them. I think, like, right away, he did an interview with them. And so Dijak was notified that WWE would not be re-signing him at some point following his speed match with Xavier Woods that filmed in the last 2 weeks. So for Twitter or whatever, right? And so he, like, did a tell-all interview as well right away, immediately with Sapp. And then people start tweeting out like, yo, he's a snitch to Fightful. Like, he stooges WWE stuff to Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful, etc. And then he even went on to say Vince McMahon wanted him to fail in WWE. So who knows about that? But we do know, like, Vince likes big, tall body guys, and Dijak's kind of that. But he also is kind of against the indie, like, guys he didn't create type thing. So I could see him maybe not wanting him to fail. Vince, a guy who is a guy who exudes a lot of energy, and so people pick up on that energy. It's human nature. Animals pick up on it. Everybody picks up on energy. So I could see Vince, like, letting it sort of be known, like, I don't really care for you right now. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna, like, Dijak for saying that, you know. But yeah, just seems like a lot of sour grapes. And apparently he's a stooge to the dirt sheets. I tweeted out and said, I don't think he's a stooge to the dirt sheets. And then I got DM'd. Now I just, in good faith, I can't show you guys this. You got to trust me. I wouldn't come with trust me, bro, but I'm coming with trust me, bro. I guess I could, like, screen grab them maybe, but I don't want to repost them out to the public. But I've seen screenshots of Dijak directly back in his T-Bar days, directly DMing a dirt sheet. I seen it with my own 2 eyes, a bunch of them, a bunch of messages. So I'm not sitting here going, he's a stooge, him. But apparently now the rumors going around, WWE fired him because he was stooging. And that could be a reason why, because WWE hates that shit notoriously, and they know that there's weasels all throughout. Everyone likes to talk, and everybody says it. The boys like to talk, Everyone likes to talk. You know what I mean? And so it's like
Hello talking.
I could see, and WWE doesn't like that. That's why they don't even tell people in their own company. Allegedly, if we're to trust what people say. And so I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I'm not going to tell you guys what news thing. Just trust me on this. I would never even come out and go, trust me, bro. Because if anyone's going to pull my card on this, I got the screen grab. Like, it's all good. So I can, whatever. But I'm just letting you guys know, I did see it with my own eyes, a bunch of messages between him and a sheet who does not bat very well, but has been right about this or that. But it's, I don't know, man. So, but it was not Fightful. I will say that. It was not Fightful. So is he a Fightful stooge? I can't say that, but the man has spoken to some sheets. I can definitely say that. And so I'm not going to stooge it all out there. I just feel like that would just, for me personally, I just don't want to do that. I have respect and people have trust and faith in me. They share things with me that I don't want to just put on blast. You know, and this isn't the news. This isn't a report. Oh, Phil Marks of Pro Wrestle Times says, like, if the dirt sheets ran, that'd be hilarious, but they wouldn't because I guess he's talking to them. And I do see the super chat. Sorry, I'm getting to that. I'm just getting this off here. But yeah, I seen it with my own 2 eyes, guys. So whether Dijak, now it could be that Dijak was stooging to them purposefully. WWE's like, yeah, tell this guy fake shit and report on fake shit. And that could happen because they do that 100%. They do that to Meltzer 100%, but it didn't read that way. And then when I suggested that to the person who sent it to me, they were like, yeah, but then he followed them and he like pointed out to other things. So I don't know, all X-Files conspiracy. I'll hit the X-Files, but I saw the shit and I just wouldn't lie to you guys about that because it's too just like, what is my dog in this fight? I love Dijak, so I'm not trying to hate on him, but it appears that could be actually a reason why abruptly WWE let him go. But then I did see Dijak retweeting and interacting with people saying like, you know, that's bullshit and this and that, and like, you understand what it is, and I get it. I've even put over Sap and Fightful on this pod for saying like, look, he has the platform, so like whatever is news, but he does have a platform that wrestlers obviously want to use. So they're like, I'm not like, oh, he went to Fightful and he's stooging to them because he appeared on it there with an interview. No, like Cody Rhodes is interviewed, he's the top guy in the biz. But at the end of the day, though, I did see Dijak talking to a dirt sheet, a bunch of messages, by the way, too. Like, not just now, was he leaking? I'm not saying he was, but it was just sort of what he's doing in this stuff. If you guys see these tweets, it was sort of like, well, this was supposed to, and this is gonna, and it should be like, I was supposed to this, you know, that was what he was doing in the messages I saw. And I just went, wow. And then I quote tweeted myself and went, okay, I saw things that make me think otherwise, but lay off Dijak. It's not like, oh, you're snitching to the sheets. Like lots of wrestlers do that shit. You know, Moxley does it all the time. Still enjoy him if you enjoy him. And I think he'll be a great addition to any company. But it's clear he wants to go to AEW, in my opinion. He's one of these guys who wants to go all over the world and da-da-da-da. But there it is. There, it's all broken down for you guys. Broken down only the way T can. And Marty, your thoughts on all of that? My whole little deep dive 60-60 investigation there. 60 minutes is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? 60 minutes, 30 for 30. You know what it is. It's all good. Well, I can personally attest to the fact that you're a man of integrity and you keep information, certain information or any of the stuff that you hear, you know, close to the vest based off of conversations we've had. But as far as the Dijak thing, I think a lot of it could have been a maturity thing because he's out here, you know, he was pillow talking with dirt sheets allegedly, and if that was the reason they got rid of him, it's not helping his cause by being like loud and rambunctious and extra about it, because no matter how much anyone talks, at some point there's only but so many places to work, and you usually, if you get kicked out nowadays, the narrative is if you get kicked out or you get fired, you go someplace else, you do your thing, and then you come back to the fold. And what we've learned is Triple H has something in common with Vince in terms of he doesn't let stupid shit get in the way of business for the most part.
Yeah.
It's just you can't be doing all this pillow talk and then get mad when you don't get shows. It's kind of crazy.
Analogy. That's such a good analogy, dude. Holy shit.
Like, he's going to get out here because everybody has that extra little bit of shine on them whenever they get released, no matter where you are in the card, because you can go to somebody's indie and they can charge an extra $20-$30 for tickets. So I could see him and other people eating for, you know what I mean, for a couple months or so. But the thing is I think Dijak should be okay because he's funny. He's like legit funny. So I think if he turns that into like a podcast of itself, or just goes on like a run of guest starring or like being a guest in podcasts, that might be able to kind of help out with stuff. Because my thing was, if he was smart, I would have just reached out to TNA. But then again, where their relationship is with the Fed right now, he probably knew that like, probably can't do that. And as we're all seeing here, you know, if you got that new car smell or that WWE smell in your car, when you come over, TK is gonna let you run the way you want to run, at least in the beginning, and then he'll give you the bag. You'll be on TV for a month, and then you can do all the indies and whatever the stuff that you want. And then eventually he may forget you're on the roster, but you can get the bag, and then you can go back because then they can say they took you from AEW. So I think ultimately he'll be all right. I just like I said earlier, you can't be doing all that pillow talking and then get upset. You didn't get chose. Like, chalk it off. That's part of the game. The game is the game. It didn't work out. Just say they didn't use me to the best of my, kind of like how Ricochet, whether shoot or not, is pushing it or going about it, or like how other people have. It didn't work out. They didn't use me to the best of my ability. There were a lot of hurdles and things in my way. I didn't agree with it. I'm gone now. And now I'm just going to be focusing on me and going all the like how Jinder Mahal did it.